What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up, man? What's good? What's good? We got to talk about it today, man. We got to talk about it. On my cherry juice. Oh, man. Let's talk about it, man. It's almost too late, and people still don't care. Time is almost over, and people still don't care. Like, we're living in a time where people don't care. And as we get as days go by, situations get more serious. Shit's getting more serious out here, man. The situation of life, what's good, whoever's tuning in? The situation of life is getting more serious as time goes by. And it seems like still nobody cares, man. Like, how is it that they can tell you need to prepare for no food? How is it they can tell you need to prepare with no power? How is it they can tell you what's going on and you still ain't doing nothing to prepare? The U.S. government has been telling the citizens to prepare at least for the last 10 years. At least. More than that, way longer than that. But for me, I've been seeing it for at least the last 10 years. And then I'm going to tell y'all, after 2020, anybody who still sleep after 2020, I don't know what you deserve. I don't know anymore about this. Because after 2020, after those lockdowns and that virus and all that stuff that we went through, where they shut the country down damn near, a lot of businesses collapsed, a lot happened. After that situation, if you're not woken up by this time, I don't know what will. Everything happens for a reason, or everything happens, but you have to take account and pay attention to what's happening, man. It's a lot of people that don't care, and they just keep going, and they just think every day is going to keep, like, people are just living life thinking that this shit is guaranteed, man. And we're not guaranteed life. I don't understand why y'all are so happy-go-lucky in a time where shit is so serious. Like, nothing's supposed to break your happiness, nothing's supposed to break you. And you're not supposed to be sad and down, but I'm gonna tell you something. It's a time to put your poker face on, and it's a time to put your game face on. And if we ever had a time where your poker face and game face was needed, it's now. These are the most serious times that we ever faced as humans. Ever. Ever. Relationships are crazy. The financial situation is crazy. Relationships are crazy. The financial system's crazy. Everything is off balance right now. Trade, all this tariffs and all this shit, everything. And then, I'm not saying things are bad. That's not what I'm saying. But things are off balance to the point where I don't think we'll ever go back to a regular normal life. And I don't think it is no. I know we're pretty much going back to a never going back, because they were telling us the new normal. They were telling us for the last 5 years that what we're witnessing now is the new normal. AKA they were conditioning us for a great change. And see, a lot of us didn't make no fucking changes. You're still living your life like it's all good. And see, for people like that, you could do what you want to do. I ain't got nothing to do with what people are doing. But if you're living your life like it's all good at the same time while people are suffering, that's a real sign of mental illness or selfishness that needs to be handled. Because I'm up. I be up sometimes, you know. Like I be up. I be having shit going on. I be having my ducks in a row and my shit in order. But I never forget the times when I didn't have it in order. I never forget the times when I didn't have. I never forget the moments when I didn't. And I never forget about the people who don't have. Because I'm gonna tell you something. The people who don't have, it's so many of them, man. It's so many. Like nowadays, there is not really a middle class anymore. I don't think people realize that shit. You got people in the middle. I mean, you got people at the top, and you got everybody else trying to get up. That's it. And then even the people who used to be in the middle, they're actually, the playing field is evening out to where they're not middle class anymore. I don't think people are realizing what's going on, man. Everybody's fell into these bullshit agendas, and now we're almost at the point of no return where people are not getting returns on their investment. They're not getting returns on their life. They're not getting what they thought they were going to get out of their lives because they followed the blueprint. This blueprint was meant to keep you in slavery and in bondage. It was not meant to make you a free, well-to-do person. It was not. The blueprint that they set out for us is a trap. It's a damn trap to keep us in position so everybody else can stay on top. You know, I don't understand, man, but I'm not here to, I'm not even here. At this point, I just wanted to put the word out because it's like, how much food do you have right now? How much resources do you have right now? Forget about money, because you can't eat money. How much food do you have? How much water do you have? How many drinks do you have? How long does it last? Do you have enough to make it last? Do you have enough to make you do you have enough food for a few months? Do you have enough food for a year? How much food do you have? Do you have enough tissue? Do you have enough soap? Do you have enough things that you need to survive? You know? It's a lot of people out here who are living day for day and they don't have what they need to survive. And it's sad. It's sad. You got grown ass people living day for day, bro. It's pathetic. And I'm gonna tell y'all, even the bears, even the squirrels, even the rabbits, the bunnies, everybody in nature, even the birds, they all know how to stock up for the hard times. Everybody knows how to stock up for the hard times except you. Because you were stripped from all your humanity. You were stripped from all your skills. You were stripped from everything that made you able to survive. You don't know how to grow food no more. You don't know how to dig for water. You don't know how to start no fire. You don't know how to determine northwest, south, east, west. You don't know what the put them out. Put them cats out. You don't know how to determine north, south, east, and west. You don't know how to read a map anymore. You've been following GPS. You don't know how to remember digits and numbers anymore. You've been typing them into a computer, letting the computer remember it for you. Telling the computer to save your password. Your mental capacity has went to shit because you don't even use it anymore. How many people out here remember phone numbers? How many of y'all? How many people out here know how to use maps anymore? How many people out here know how to use a compass anymore? How many people out here know how to determine north, west, south, east, and west? I mean, yeah, north, south, east, and west. How do y'all determine what true north is? Do you know how to put a needle on a leaf and put it in the ocean and put it in the water? Do you know how to do that? Do you know how to determine if the moss on the side of the moss is on the north side of the tree? Do you know any of that? What's good, Archangel? What's good, Archangel? Yeah, I already know, bro. I'm not immune from this shit as well. I only know shit. It's only a few people in my family who kept their number the same for a long time. So shit, you don't know everybody's number. Everybody keeps switching it up. On top of everybody switching it up, that's another thing too. There's nothing concrete anymore because everything's technical. Everything's technology. So there's nothing concrete anymore. There's not many things that are forever anymore. Because we all know technology. You buy a new iPhone 6X, whatever, 11X, S12, and all that, whatever y'all got. I don't buy iPhones. I like Android. But y'all buy them iPhones and shit, and then what happens? 3 months later, it's obsolete because a new one came out. And then once the new one comes out, the old one starts moving slow and starts processing slow because they're trying to push you into buying the new one. I don't think y'all understand what's going on. Y'all been pushed. We've been pushed over the ledge and pushed past the point of no survival. And now we're almost at that point where we can't survive. We're almost at that point where we cannot survive without the dependency of industries and manufacturing companies and shit like that. We're at that point now. Your grandmother could grow shit in the garden and go out to the garden and pick the right things to get you right when you get your headache. You got a headache. Your grandma used to know what herbs to pick. You know, you used to get a stomach ache. Your grandma used to have the right herbs in the yard, in the garden to go heal you up. Now grandma don't know nothing. Now grandma's trying to be young, trying to have a wig on, trying to stay cute, and she don't know shit. What's good, Dragonfly? Granddaddy don't know. I don't know. It's still some granddaddies I see. It's a few, but not really even. Man, people are being washed out, watered down. Watered fucking down. How many of y'all even cook every day? Most people don't even cook food every day. And I'm not talking about warming up a microwave meal. I'm not talking about warming up some shit that's pre-made. I'm talking about from scratch. People don't even know how to fucking cook food anymore. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest, it's so sad out here, people don't even know how to cook rice. They got to get rice cookers. It's bad out here, man. Women can go out and buy wigs, but they don't know how to do their own hair. They'll go out and buy a wig. They'll go out and buy a weave. What's good, Mikey B? What's good, Carol Brooks? What's good, y'all? Dragonfly. What's good, you, Mikey B? Thank you so much for that support the other night, man. I appreciate you, bro. Now, for real, I appreciate you, bro. But a lot of people don't have no survival skills to the point to where women can't even do their own hair on their heads. Men, they ain't hunting. Men ain't going out and providing. We're not making no way out of no way. You're welcome, my brother, and I appreciate you for appreciating me, man. For real, Mikey B, I appreciate you for appreciating me, because a lot of people don't appreciate what I do, but I'm one of the best things for all humanity on the internet. And I can honestly and comfortably say that. I'm one of the better things for all humanity on the internet, especially grown-ups. Especially grown-ups. Because there's not a lot of grown-ups telling grown-ups, step your game up. And I'm going to tell you, we need to step our game up. You do not have enough food in your garden. Man, even me. I got a garden. I got an apple tree. I got raspberries that are coming up. I got raspberries that are coming out, y'all. And I'm going to show y'all that in a second, too, because it's awesome. And I want y'all to see the process, how food is made. But like even me, I got a garden, a little small patio garden, but it ain't enough. It's not enough to do nothing. What I get, 3-4 strawberries here and there, 5-6 strawberries here and there, some green beans here and there, cilantro, whatever it's a little bit. It's supplemental. But I'm gonna tell you what, Most people ain't even doing that. Most of y'all ain't even supplementing a garden, man, that you could eat off of. And it's so sick. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I know people who own homes, right? And they got homeowners association, the HOA. They're so slaved out and in control, they're not even allowed to grow food or any vegetables or any garden in their yards. But they allow them to grow non-edible plants like ferns and bushes and lilies and all this bullshit and just bushes and shrubs, bullshit that you cannot eat. But you're not allowed in the home that you allegedly, supposedly are owning. You're not even allowed to grow your own fruits and vegetables. This is the level of sickness that they have y'all living under. Y'all think you're free, but you have no freedom. None. None. The only freedom you do have in this world is when you take your life in your own hands. That is the only form of freedom. Preparing your own meals, cooking your own meals. The smoke from the fires killed our garden. That's crazy. Well, you know what, though? I'm going to be honest, though. Blow that shit off, rinse it out, and start over again. Just start over again. Start over again, man. But like I said, I know people who own their own homes, and the homeowners association will not even let them grow any food. They can't even have a patio garden. They can't even have a backyard garden with tomato garden. They can't even have a strawberry patch. DEA. What they raid them for? Those illegal people? Did they raid them for the illegals? Talk to me, Mikey B. Did they raid them for the illegals? Because if they raided them for the illegals, I'm cool with that. Get them out of there, man. Get them out of here. Get them people out of here, man. Good. Get them out of here. Get the motherfucking criminals out of here. Get them illegals out of here. Good. Get the motherfucking criminals out of here. Let us be us again. See, what y'all don't realize, just because you got family that's not from here and illegal and all that, I don't care about none of that. What's up with you, Kobe Bell? What's good? Just because you got family members that's illegal, that don't mean I don't care about none of that. If everybody stayed in place and stayed where they was from and stayed where they was at and did what they were supposed to do, this world would not be fucked up. The reason why this world's so lame is everybody's selling out and changing from what they are and what they're supposed to be and changing to try to be something there never will be. You got a motherfucking Chinese man in America trying to sell his shit. Get your ass out of here. You got a Jamaican in America who don't even speak like us and acting like they're, get them out of here. You got Hispanics over here not from it. Get them out of here. You got Arabs in here selling shit, selling cigars and tobacco and smoke products. So get them out of here. These niggas out of here, man. So we can have jobs. See, Americans have become too entitled and too lazy. They stripped us from everything. They stripped everything from us and outsourced and gave it to other nations, gave it to other people. That's why we don't know what to do. That's why Americans are so useless. They took our use from us. They took our use from us. When we was goddamn working factory jobs and working, and one man could had a job that was good enough to sustain the whole family. They took that from us. When one man could work in a factory for 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, whatever, 50 hours a week, 40 hours, 50 hours a week, and he was able to make enough money to provide for his whole family, and his wife was able to stay home and teach the children and raise and rear the children. They took that from us. They said, no, they got too much freedom. We need the women too. When they sent all the men to war and there was nobody left, what happened? They did the fake women, we can't, yes, we can, you can do it too bullshit. This, what that The women were hand up and all that dumb shit. They only did that to y'all. They stole you from your home because they didn't have enough workers when your husband was dying in the war. Y'all better wake up. They didn't have enough men to fulfill the jobs in society, so they started using women. You got used. You weren't gifted anything. You weren't blessed with anything. You were used to fulfill the agenda of the infrastructure. You were used to fill the void in the soldiers that died, the men, the labor force that died. And so they started letting y'all do stuff and be a part of the workforce. Now we got a no society. We have no homes. We have no foundation, no wives, no women, no husbands, because everybody thinks they're all the same. It's almost over, and y'all still don't care. It's almost over. We're almost past the point of being able to be with women and men again. I hope y'all realize this. We're reaching the point where men and women are going to not be together anymore. Because right now, the only women that appreciate men is hood chicks, poor people, and motherfucking young girls, young females. Those are the only women who appreciate men. Hood chicks appreciate men, and young females appreciate men. Everybody else who thinks they're American and thinks they're grown individuals, separated, isolated individual, it's over for y'all niggas, bro. We're witnessing the end of the good along between man and woman, bro. This is the saddest existence that ever we're about to see. Because I come from the time where Big Betty always had girls. All I know is love. All I know is kissing, hugging, making love. All I know is love on females. That's all I know. I'm the super special, sexy lover man. That's what I am. And now we're about to reach a time where men and women don't even talk. They're not even getting along. They're not even, this is pathetic. It's because y'all have let them sell you a slave dream. I'm going to boss up and be an independent boss. How's everybody going to be bosses? And if everybody's a boss, where are the consumers at? Where are your customers? Let me tell you why this free market, this stupid capitalist market, the free market is a lie, and it's a fake agenda just to sell you into consumerism. It's all a lie, because all this shit it did, when you gave free market to people, or the ability for a free market, what you did was give everybody the ability to try to be a seller. What they did was try to make everybody a seller. And so now that everybody's trying to sell things, the market is over flooded. The market is too fucking flooded. That you go into a mall right now, it's the saddest thing in the world. See, I don't know if y'all are in reality, but I'm gonna put you right in reality. I gotta hurry up because I gotta go. The saddest thing in the world right now is you going to the mall. Because what you witness, and when you go into the mall, is a bunch of desperate producers. Desperate. Everybody's trying to be a boss. Everybody's trying to be a producer. Everybody's trying not to be a consumer. But I'm going to tell you something. This world is about give and take. You need consumers. You need producers. You need both. If everybody was a bossed up boss bitch and a boss ass boss nigga, then where's everybody, where your customers at? Why do y'all think Walmart, the Targets, the Walmarts, the main corporations are the main ones who are able to profit and stay alive? Because they have so much, because there's no option. There's no free market when you go to a Walmart, because there's a Walmart on every corner. There's no free market when you go to a McDonald's, because there's a McDonald's on every corner. It's not a free market, it's the market. When you want to say Walmart is so entrenched in our minds that we say, oh, I need to go get something from the store. You're talking about Walmart most times. Oh, I need to go get some socks. You talking about Walmart. See, back in the day, it was different. You had to go to a Belk, a J.C. Penney, some shit like that if you wanted socks back in the days. You wanted some clothes, you had to go to a clothing store. See, y'all don't let these fucking corporations rally you into these small sections where everything's all in one. So you think you're convenient, right? You think, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this convenience. I'm gonna go get my groceries, my shirts, my shoes, my clothes, my everything. Everything comes from Walmart, okay? So what you did was you killed everybody else's chance because you kept going and participating at the monopoly market. So I keep telling everybody, it's not us. I mean, it's not them that we have to blame anymore. It's us. Nobody makes you go into these stores. Nobody makes you go into these companies and say, hey, may I work for you? May I go to get some work for you, please? May I please go to work for you? Nobody makes you go to do none of this shit. These are all personal choices. And if you watch older people right now, you'll realize that all these choices that we're making is gonna get us nowhere but lost. Man, I just watched a video of a bunch of people this morning saying, you know, yes, Mikey B, we willingly participated in our own demise, all of us. It's just some people like me, I could see through it so I could, you know, try my best to tell people, hey, chill and stop and don't go down that route. But who am I to tell a fucking boss bitch what to do? Who am I to tell a boss ass nigga what to do? You got more money than me. You got a bigger house than me. You got a bigger car than me. So who am I to tell you? But see, that's the thing. God sends special messengers to send special messages. But it's up to you to take it and take heed, because I put it out there. It's out here. It's only a few of us watching. It's not many, whatever. But the ones who are watching, y'all are hearing me very, very clearly. So now everything it's up to you. People are like, oh, the new Nintendo's coming out, the new PlayStation, the new this. These people don't need no more of your money. And then people say, oh, it's not about money and this and that. Yes, it is. Because I'm going to tell you something. When you buy a video game system, because I just bought an Xbox Series X about what, 3 months ago? About 3 months. I could have bought the system when it first came out, but I never bought it because I knew, and I know, I've always known, when you buy something, you have to invest time in it. Nobody's buying you're not buying something not to use it. When you buy something, you're going to use it. You know, so you're going to invest some time, some energy into it, you know, or consume it, whatever the product is. But when I knew when I bought that Xbox that I was going to spend time playing it. You see what I'm saying? Yo, bro, why are we here? Said something very pivotal. He said, when people are paying for Coachella tickets with credit cards and payment plans, you know we're cooked. It's so fucking bad, bro. It's so fucking bad. People can't even see that the celebrities are broke. It's so bad out here, people can't even see that the celebrities are broke. The celebrities are fucking broke. And people, the poor people, the average citizens like me and you and everybody, we can't even see that they're broke. Y'all can't even see that they're broke. These people are desperate right now. Desperate. Young Thug said when he came out with his new single, and I'm gonna say this too, because I like that Young Thug song and all this, but I'm gonna tell you something. This nigga said we as the fans should beg him for his album to come out. He said we should beg, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? These people, These celebrities have reached the point where they feel like we're just so beneath them. You know what I mean? But the only reason that they're in the position that they're in is because you spend your money on them. You're the reason why they're famous. You're the reason why they're a celebrity. Because if you didn't pay them no mind, no money, nor no attention, they would fade away and disappear. Because all those you're not coming in here, man. All those evil celebrities, those egotistical fake idols, celebrities, they all feel like, I mean, they all need your attention to survive. You feel me? They would not make it without your attention. They would not make it without your money. They would not make it without us. And so this is what I keep trying to tell y'all. Stop spending your time making these other artists, people, celebrities important, and build yourself up, build your people up, build your community up. You know, get your food right, get your mind right, get your health right, get your body right. Spend time developing yourself, getting in line with God, getting in tune with God. And that don't mean reading books and Bibles and bullshit. That don't mean that. I'm talking about go out here in nature, put your feet in the ground, go to the beach, go to the ocean, go to the woods, listen to the birds. You hear them birds? Listen to the birds, listen to the bee, watch the bees, plant some plants and attract more ecosystem. Make the world a better place. Stop thinking about what you could take. Yeah, I seen that shit, but I'm gonna say this. Yeah, I seen it. I seen them videos, bro. But I'm gonna say this. I don't watch a lot of that shit because I'm gonna say this. The Bible is their script. It's their blueprint. That's why they call it the scriptures. It's their script. It is their plan. So of course they're gonna follow their plan. That's why all these things that are happening and that they make happen, a lot of this shit that they make happen, people say, oh, signs of the times, man, nigga, they making that shit happen according to how they said that it was gonna happen because they inscribed it to be like this. I'm not taking away from God's glories because God's glory is these plants I'm looking at. God's glory is the trees, the fruits, the humans, the women, men. We're God's glory. We're God's creation. You don't need to look no further to look to God than look to yourself. Look to the trees. Look at the cats. Look at the cat. Look, beautiful God's creation. Even though he's aggravating his shit. He crept in my window. Cats and bugs and bees, that's God. And y'all weren't around chasing around celebrities and shit. You know what I mean? The simple things in life is where God is at. I'm telling you, God is simply where you know what I mean? But I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. It's the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. One of the only places anywhere where you're going to get the truth, man. A lot of these channels is cap, you know, but over here we don't do no cap. I don't do no cap on my channel, bro. You can take it how you want to take it. Niggas be like speaking opinions. I don't speak opinions. I speak my perspective. It's coming from my perspective, but I don't do opinions. We don't do none of that over here. I don't do none of that. I speak on what I know to be truthful. You know what I mean? And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But yeah, the Antichrist shit, they're gonna pop somebody up. They already have though, man. Black people been watching Charleston White. That nigga's an Antichrist. Y'all been watching Charleston White Antichrist ass for the last couple years, man. Stop playing with me, man. Now you got this other demon dude 607 Unk and all these fake ass niggas coming out of nowhere to try to take the spot of Big Bad. You can't take my spot. You can't overshadow the truth. You can't drown out the real ones like the Hassan Campbells and all that. You can't drown us out, bro. They're trying their best to stop the real ones, bro. The big YouTubers that are not involved and didn't do it without no help. You know what I mean? They want their best to stop the true Jesuses of the earth. And it's a bunch of us. God made a bunch of us out here, and he spread us around to spread the good word, not the gospel and ghost spells. Y'all are so slow. Oh, we're going to go to the gospel. Do you know what that means, ghost spell? Y'all don't even understand the magical language you're reading and the magic behind the language and shit. This shit is all satanic incantations and bullshit and that Latin, fake Latin American shit we talk. That's why I speak lingo. That's why I speak swag. That's why I speak culture, because I don't want to adhere to this fake ass shit. It's fake. It's fake. But I love y'all. Got to get up off here because I gotta go. Gotta go to work, man. So yeah, man, y'all stay up, stay smart, stay out the way, get prepared, man. You don't have enough. You think you don't even have half of enough. You go in your cabinet right now and see what you got going on. First off, you got a bunch of natural flavors and shit in there that's gonna make you sick. You can't survive off that shit, man. You can't survive off that shit, man. That's just gonna make you sick. Gonna give you boils and tumors and pus and cysts and all kind of nasty body problems, man. Eating that human byproduct shit, man. So first off, get that out. Then find some real food, then keep finding some real food, then keep finding some real food, then keep finding some real food. The only thing I'm addicted to is buying food, bro. That's it. Buying resources. That's my addiction. Because I got children, bro. I got mouths to feed. But I got to have that shit. So I'm going to have it. I don't know about y'all, though, man, but I'm going to have it. Let's go. It's your big homie, Big Bad. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And even I don't have nothing. So I don't have enough. But I'm going to have it. You feel me? Let's go.